Hey guys. Um, well, welcome to this. I have not had a chance to touch this for a week. I've been really busy, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a minor scare today. So we're gonna work with what we got. And minor scare was weather related. We had a very strong chance of snow. So, we're going to work with what we have. Hi, cat. Alright, let's get this going. Sorry, my cat's currently on my desk, and I'm not entirely sure what her plan is. Stay there. The only problem with having shine bugs free floating all over the place is the fact that they will lay eggs, and sometimes the eggs will come down here and fall in the water. That's not helpful. Cat, yes, I know, we're so mean. Go that way. Oh, you're dormant now. Awesome. Okay, well, we're gonna do a thing. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of this type particular thought process. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig down through this and cut across here. Or kind of cut across here. I'm gonna just dig down. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna dig down. That's how that's gonna happen. Just gonna go straight through here. I'm gonna do that, and then once I have a little bit more of a picture of what's going on in this thing, I'm going to figure out how I want to drop that water. That's how that's gonna work. Hey, I got another pip bag. Yay! That's how that's gonna happen. Oops. Actually, no, we're gonna do this. You're just gonna lock them out of that. That's going. That'll stifle self-guess of how I have that set up. So I'm not concerned about it. I've got some grub gubs up there. I have a couple of grub gub eggs here too. I am not going to be concerned about it for a little bit. I am thinking, however, what I am going to do is start coring things out. Maybe. Oh, good for that. I don't know what. What's going to end up happening is all of this is going to get dropped. Do I know when I'm going to do that? No. I am still working on this. Still working on this. Oh, that's gonna get done soon. I just need to do different food options. And that's kind of why I wanted the Petra pepper plant that's apparently not doing what it needs to do and heat up. It's heating up the thing. The problem is it's not heating it up fast enough. Or enough to actually make this warm. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and let them back in. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to deconstruct this. I'm actually going to lift this up and go from there. That's how that's going to happen. You're fine. I don't know what you're whining about. I don't know why you're whining. Stop whining. Alright, that's done. So, utilities, space heater. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lift this up. Right there. And we're gonna put this on a mesh tile because it doesn't particularly matter. I'm gonna use this. Oopsie, that really wasn't what I wanted to do, but that's okay. That works, that works, that works. Okay, and then we're gonna take this, we're gonna do that. And do automation. That's how that's gonna happen. And hopefully this doesn't actually block the growth for this. And we'll be able to fix it as needed. That is my hope. Figure that out. Let's see here. You're fine. Don't know why she's whining. Don't really need any more dust caps. I don't really need any of this either. I lied. I do, apparently. No, I'm gonna leave those as this for right now. I will worry about that type of stuff later. I don't care about this summary. I wish that was just like something I can ignore much easier. shush. Okay, just shush. I don't know why you're whining. You have zero reason to be whining. Okay, quiet. I think my cat just wants attention, and right now I'm not giving it to her, so... I think she's mad at me. Oh well. Okay. Are we... Yes, we are cramped. So this... So they relocated up here. These guys are idle and happy and all the things. So... Pretty sure I can only fit like 4 in here, so this will be literally the only thing I can do, but it's fine. Absolute need be, I will... You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay, so none of those are elderly yet, but that's it. I don't know why she's still whining at me. I'm giving her attention. Don't particularly want to. I want to be able to play my game without her sitting there whining at me, because she can jump up just fine. She's also the one who jumped down, too. She's whining just to whine right now. Okay. And... Unshipple build. What if I go to that? And we'll move that up to a 6. I am, however, going to relocate this. Actually, I don't need to locate this first. And just sweep it. There it is. I don't know why that one thing caused problems. Is it they had a 2? It should not have caused problems, but whatever. Because they can pass in front of this. But whatever floats the boat. I'm getting very close to just digging all of this out. I don't want to, because I kind of want to keep the berry, like these. I don't want to have to pit plant. There she goes. Finally up the area. I don't want to have to pit plant all of them again. However, I need to start digging things out. Oh, I have the synthesizer down here. Cool. Yeah, those are the pajamas. I am not going to dispense that item. I'm not going to activate that either. Because in order to activate that, I need to have a lot more, a lot more dupes. And I don't have infrastructure for that right now. So what's going to happen is I'm going to ignore it. As per usual. 36. That actually can be a priority of 5, because that doesn't need to be anything but that. Weird thing. And you lay down. You don't need to be standing, you just need to be right there. Stay. Uber everything. her tail's now lashing at me because I have and I have no. She's not even necessarily pinned. My arm's just around her. At her side, she can get up and get down if she wants. She's being a butt about standing in front of my screens, so I don't particularly care. How do I want? Oh yeah, glass. Yeah, that's gonna fall down soon. And then I won't have to worry about it. Cool. Ready for the research. I need 3 preferably superb meals or great meals. And the berry soup absolutely is a great meal. I want to do the spicy soup because this one is a good meal, not a great meal. The spicy soup is. Is this one? That one's good. It's not great. It's both? Great. Okay, what's the other ingredient here? Nosh bean! I don't have nosh beans. I can do tom yum. I just need, again, fish or pepper nut. Excellent, you. Turn on. And then once this is all warmed up, we're gonna do that. Okay, nobody can go in there. For right now. I'm hoping that once this heats up enough, I can get that going. Because I don't want to have to try to do it through one of these stupid holes. Like, I don't want to have to... Like, I'm gonna have to dig through here because I need the balm lily. And what's going to end up happening is I'm literally going to put a hole, I'm going to block this part off. I'm going to do a thing going this direction with the oxygen ducts. I'm going to dig this part out. And then proceed to basically use that as what's needed. I'm going to make it so that there's no way for anything to, like, go up. Because I'm not going to hit, like, I'm going to avoid getting into the hydrogen. I'm just going to go into the chlorine gas. Under preference. And then am I going to basically enable auto, like I'm going to dig out some of this so that I can get to these things. Like I'm probably going to end up digging, like I'm going to go down one more so that there's 2 here. I'm going to go like this way, and then I'm going to put a ladder down this direction. I'm going to dig out this. And then I'm going to dig out this direction. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to... I don't want to get... Well, this goes to... No, it's not tall enough yet. How tall are you? 1, 2? I think it's only 2, so this is... sitting, yeah, it's sitting at 2 tall, almost 3. So I might be able to put like 2 ladders here and it not be a problem. Or no, I can go out 1 more and go down. That's not what I did. Go out 2 more and go down. And then I'm going to literally like dig out areas so I can get things. Don't particularly want to do that, but I have to do it anyway. This is going to just be a contained hole. I am not doing, like, this is bleach stone. Bleach stone off gas is chlorine. Same thing with this. Good news is chlorine is heavier than oxygen. It will literally sit. Like, this is chlorine. It's sitting on top of the, like, the carbon dioxide. It is sitting on top of it. Fireball. Wood press. Ladder bed, okay. I'm pretty sure shift plates. Always easy. Good to have. What do I gotta go here? Okay, I got you. I don't want to drop this, all of this liquid. So what I think I'm going to end up having to do is shoot. You know what? Screw it. I don't care at this point. I know that the polluted oxygen is going to filter its way up here. I do actually have, okay, I have one right here. It's probably going to filter this way too, but I also have one here. I have so many of those floating around in this little area here that it probably won't be a problem. If it becomes a problem, it becomes a problem. I'll deal with it later. Okay, so let's just go up there. Don't keep coming down. Okay, we're gonna. That's how that's gonna work. I'm gonna do this way. This is dormant. This is freaking hot as balls. But I'm going to put a ladder down, analyze. That'll be on a priority of 9. And then I will not worry about it. Because what's going to end up happening is I'm going to literally go through and just do that. And then I'm going to enclose it. Thank you. You. Malfunctions. Snort. I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'll be able to get all of this. I will not be able to get this. What I will be able to do is once it's been analyzed, I will be able to get rid of the ladders. I'll be able to get rid of the ladder starting from the bottom up, enclosing it in with it already partially stifled. And then I will dig across here and get this top part done. That's how that's gonna happen. It might take a little bit for this to heat back up. That will actually keep up. If not, I'm just going to get rid of that entire setup because I don't feel like dealing with it. My dryer. Sorry, guys. Okay. I know you eat that. I don't. Yeah, you're satisfied. I'm not concerned about it. If it gets to the point where I can actually harvest that, I'll harvest it. But right now, I'm not that concerned. I think something I'm also going to do is dig this out, and I'm going to put um, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of this, and then I'm going to put some insulated tile, I think, going around this to see if I can't enclose this cold area. Is it going to stop it completely? No. But I can at least get it, I can try to get it so that it doesn't continue to melt. Melting point is 38. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to enclose this. Will it succeed? Possibly not. But that's okay. Okay, so that's been dug out. Good, good, good. How we doing? The problem with getting rid of those storage bins is the fact that I can't um, just have them automatically sweep it anymore. I'm thinking I'm going to put one of these there because it will still do the same thing. Even if it's unpowered. And I think that's what's going to end up happening. And here's the thing about this. It is a great idea to have your metal refinery to begin with in here. Why? Because it produces a lot of heat. And if you have liquid like this, you can do a filter thing. Well, you don't necessarily need to filter it, you just need to pump it through it. And to keep it cool. The problem, and I do mean the problem, is the fact that this doesn't have a renewable cold liquid. Like, I've tried to do something similar without liquid, like me piping the liquid in and it just dumping. The liquid will freeze. and it doesn't actually keep it working. Sucks, but there it is. Could I just put it in one of these and just filter it through there that way? Yeah, it still does not keep the liquid cold. Straight out. It still does not keep the liquid cold. You're overpressured. No, you're dormant. That's right, you're dormant. You are iron. Liquid iron. I'm kind of hoping that that will fix itself. How's that going? Okay. When do you stop? Next door, my 46 hours. Okay. No one's dormant. That goes 5 cycles. The problem with this one is it erupts at 86, and 86 is not a cold temp. This will stifle itself here soon because of how I have it blocked in, so I'm not real worried over that one. My true really big issue is the fact that I can't really, like, going through this or like up here to try to get rid of this is going to be a pain in my rear. Will I do it? Yes. Doesn't mean I particularly want to. All of these, like, these are all really bumped up weirdly. I really wish they weren't. I understand the entire thought process on this is fun biomes. Hey, I have one right there. Okay. Which is not going to be very helpful to me. Because I have, right here, a protective little thingy. Because there is a egg right there. And because there's an egg right there, it's not a good thing. Shoot. I mean, I can go ahead and like dig out this area, which I think is probably what's going to end up happening, so I can see what this is. And then what I'll probably end up having to do, because like I said, I want to enclose this for right now and see if I can't keep some of that cold in there for right now for the sleet wheat. Because I don't want to have to, why are you unreachable? You have a thing right here. Oh, you're... That's why. I didn't realize that. Sorry. Alright. Another problem, like, with the fronds, the mega fronds, they require chlorine. And they require a specific temp in order to be okay. And the only way I can think of to do that is to stick them in here, pivot plant it, and hope that it's okay. I don't think that's gonna work. I think it needs to have that chlorine to survive. And that's a future me problem. Oh, they're sweeping, okay. Meow. Oh. Okay. Okay, they're doing a lot of things that I don't think I want them to do, but they're gonna do them anyway. Who's doing what over here? And why are they doing it? Oh. You know? I'm okay with this. Yeah, it's stupid hot down here because of this. And unfortunately, the only way to fix that is to do, like, enclose it. I'm gonna bop that down to a 7 and hope they leave. Good. I have multiple field people. Okay. So he doesn't have to do this by himself. There is multiple people who can do it. So I'm not that concerned about that. Am I hopeful that they'll get, well, I'm gonna put that back to an 8. But do they really basically need to get this done? Yes. Because I want this done before it gets to the point where they're, you know, where they're doing this while it's erupting. My preference is to not have that. They'll be okay. Because they have the full-on option to leave, and they better do it. And that's finally fixed. Thank Greg. Okay. I think what I'm going to do... What are you? You're a grub grub. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to start digging out up here. Just to get that part done. Because I don't need to do anything with this. Like, up here, I'm not keeping this. I'm just going to go ahead and start digging up this. And then, oh good. I'm also going to dig out this area here. That's good enough. Oh, whoops. I forgot you. There you go. We'll get rid of that one. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, they also will get moderate wounds. What are we at for triage cots? 70%? We'll do 50. Okay, we'll work with 50. 50's not gonna hurt anything. Once they get down to that low, I'm okay with that because I have enough people. It's fine. actually... Nope, I cannot do a copy settings on that. That's irking, but it is what it is, 50. 50. Okay, that works. Alright, well, I'll be back when I have a little bit more done. Alright, so they're hurting themselves trying to get this done, which is fine. This is part way done. Looks like almost half. Hopefully that will be done beforehand. I've turned this back on to get this up a little bit. What do we got for blueprints? Take these. Hold on. Alright. What is going on? What are you doing? Oh, you ding dong of a thing. And by that I mean me. Sleep only, stupid. They were legitimately sitting in there just giving themselves yucky hunks. Because of course they were. Just dirt? Yeah, you're just dirt. Okay, that's fine. I'm at this current moment searching for algae. And I have quite a bit of algae available to me, kind of. I am just getting to the point where I'm going to need to start thinking of making a psalm. Do I know how I'm going to make said psalm? No. And do not get me wrong, I technically have literally just opened up this right here to allow this oxygen to flow through. The problem is it's no longer off-gassing because there's just too much right here. This one's off-gassing. A little bit. But there's just too much carbon dioxide right here. So this is no longer off-gassing. This right here, I don't think it's off-gassing. It might be off-gassing. It's probably off-gassing. I know this one is. But what I'm doing right now is I'm actually going to go across this and get this algae. There's a lot of algae up here because I'm literally running out. I've reached the point where I really, really need to think about putting the psalm together. I just have yet to make that thing to actually be self-sufficient. It's an a electrolyzer based thing that I just can't seem to actually get to be a self-sufficient item. It's irking. Every time I make it, somehow I have to make it self-sufficient. And apparently I'm just not doing it right. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the fact that I'm not doing the overflow correctly. But at this current moment in time, I don't care. I did, however, go through and put a couple of neural, like I used this neural vasculator. I think you can only use it once. Yeah, there's no charge. I think I had to, like, literally plug this in. How do I recharge you? Recharge requested. Yes, recharge. I don't know how to do that, so we're not going to. I'm probably going to end up destroying that. That's fine, though. I'm gonna go ahead and get this fixed. Can Travalo go through that? construction area. I don't know. I think he can, because I'm pretty sure this was the thingy too. But I'm going to dig out this and just basically cause all that to flow this direction, and that'll be fine. I was planning on just like getting rid of this as well, but actually this is enclosed. I can actually do that. Okay, never mind then. I'm fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, my full plan was to literally enclose all of that with this, but it's fine. My big plan right now actually is geared more towards getting algae so that I can not suffocate. Under preference. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. We're going to cancel that because no one seems to be doing that particular errand anyway. I'm going to go up here, get this, relocate to, down here, that out of the 6, and then do all of these top ones so that I'm not, don't have to worry about them. You don't have that. You are already done. You're, yep, not you. Clay, 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 clay. You got slime. And then once all of those are done, you're 4 up, and I can't reach you. That's right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put that there. Do a dig. That way I have free floating algae right there. I am actually going to start digging this part out here soon. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'll leave you, goober. Almost done. Once that's done, I'm going to enclose this. See, that one is supposed to have the same thing as this one. It doesn't. I don't know why, and it's very irking. I am going to turn that one on and lift that up. I was going to say, where's Mamma Mia? Here's up there. Yes, I know there's long commutes too. The thing is, I just don't have the preferred space, I guess is the best way to put it. To deal with that. Oh, right. Okay, Mia, where are you going, sir? We are going to go ahead and up the priority for these. No. Why are you at 70? You should not be at 70. Okay. 7. Or no, you're supposed to be an 8. 8? 8, okay. All that's at 8. Absolute ding dong.
Quite the day.
Sorry about that, guys. My roommate popped in after work. So, yeah. What we got here? This is almost done. Once this is done, I am going to just enclose that. Am I going to double layer this? No. I'm going to leave it as is for this current moment. I might double layer it later, but right now my thought process is get this enclosed as quickly as I can. Looks like this is trying to overpressure itself and be weird. There's Travavo. And he has a very interesting. Will you hold still? I put him through the thing there, and he actually has a minus percentage for stress thing. Like, he will be of a better, like, he really doesn't do stress anymore. I know that he's digging these out, which is all great things, but at the same time, like, you have things up here to dig out, sir. And those are priorities of 6, that's why. Okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna priority 6 those. We're gonna priority 6 that. As well as that. And then turn these ones over to 5. That way they're not the ones he's doing first. I'd rather he do this stuff first than that. They're cramped. So when they hit 5, they will be cramped. Okay. Hatches. we are gonna go ahead and do three. And you can be removed. I know. Relocate to here. So. Okay, so the wallpaper was a new one to me. I think I have those socks though. I think. Alright, how are we doing here? Okay, they're fine. Yeah, total of 4, they're okay. Anything more than that, and they are not. Got that set up. Which means I could technically go through and just start digging this direction. What is wrong with you? I don't know how you got polluted oxygen in there, but okay. Once this is done, I'm not even going, like, the only thing I'm going to do with this is, not relocate. I meant to sweep that. Sweep. Like 7. Once that's been relocated, I am not going to worry about anything else on this beyond getting this to be done. And then I'm going to enclose it. Good news. This is growing. Finally. They're almost healed, which is great. They are not almost healed. I mean, they have a little bit first, but they're doing better. Oh, I got a sweet egg down here. Cool. Been getting so many grub eggs that I'm like finding a sweet egg is very interesting to me. I got 2 grub eggs over here. You guys good? Oh, you're good. Okay. Got a grub egg over here. One up here. This one is not horrible. I'm actually really surprised that hasn't like stifled itself. Well, not stifled itself. Like this hasn't started like solidifying. Temperature wise for that is still good. Oh, good. You've started erupting. That'll also stifle itself soon. My cat's currently playing with the toy. And is quite proud of herself. Okay. We'll see which one of these they take. Whichever one they take, I will prefer if they take this one. But they're not going to, I don't think. Yep, they're not going to. Relocate to up here. Ren, honey, why are you eating there? Get back into there. I mean, she left so she could eat. Pretty sure both of them did. But still. Where did he go? Did he go down here? No. Okay, he's back up here. I think he went to go eat. Yeah, let's do both. Wash in, wash out. You're fine. Whiny butt. I'm less than concerned about this stuff here because none of this is algae. Absolutely none of that is algae. I'm thinking I need more people. Let's see what kind of blueprint I get. They have decreased athletics, which means they're slower than most people. This one's gonna be Liam's. Trying to avoid sticking people next to the loud sleeper as much as possible. Alright, Liam. We're gonna push you in here and get you critter ranching first. I actually don't want them to have this yet, not until they have had some. As you can see, they're super slow. If they were to go down there, they would not get out of there fast. Like the oxygen production right now is okay-ish, and we are actually getting quite a bit of actual oxygen, like polluted oxygen, from this here, as well as any free floating slime. I know I have some over here. I'm going to go ahead and do a sweep for those. I am also going to start digging this part out. Like all of this algae down here is just free floating algae that I can take. I just didn't want to mix the regular water with the polluted water. In all honesty, I think my next port of dig out is going to be this area down here. And I'm just going to ignore this area. Like I'm going to do a one tile border for the water. And then I'm going to, once all of this has been dug up and cleaned out, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a I think what I'm going to do is do a piping run. I'm going to do a piping run. I'm going to take the polluted water from here. I'm going to move it over here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and dig this here. And then start the fun nature of dig out. Alright. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. That's what's gonna happen. As you can see, Liam is a very, very, very slow boy. And I'm going to pause everything right now, actually, and move him to a new schedule. Scroll down. Okay. Bedtime. Bath time. Liam. Actually, I'm going to give Liam 4 bedtime slots, or downtime slots. And the reason why is because of the fact that he's slow. just created a new schedule for no reason, but that's okay. That way he has the time to use the restroom, to go eat, and then go to bed. Don't get me wrong, if they get to the point where they're starving and what have you, they will just go and do it. But I'd rather Liam have the best possible chance to get food, as well as the best possible chance to, you know, do things. What is going on here? Elimination. There. Power. People power. Okay. This is not great. It's not horrible. You're sitting at 6s. What is everything sitting at? Oh, that explains that. Why are you guys... Don't understand why that was sitting at a 5. I don't recall any of that for that, but okay. I did dig out some of this here. This all was algae, and I just switched it with tile, or like a dirt tile. Every single bit of that was algae. Oh yeah, he has the big thing. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. And I do apologize for the lack of talking. I'm still trying to get used to narrating what I'm supposed to be doing here. I know there's long stretches of me just not talking, and then there's the skips and all that stuff. I'm sorry. I am trying to get used to it. I'm also thinking whenever I'm stopping, I am thinking, like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Like, what am I doing? I didn't say it was a good thing, but it is what I'm doing. I'm thinking. Are you done? Oh, good, you're done. 30 cycles. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. You sweep. That is going to be a giant 8 for you. You can go back down to a 5. I don't care. You've been, you know, what have you. Okay, I have 30 cycles before this thing goes off. I'm okay with this. Once that's been picked up, I'm going to go ahead and start putting in actually, I can just start doing this one at a time right now. Because look, the ladders can be replaced by things easily. I am going to up that to a 7 though. 'Cause I want those, you know, done and not worried about. Once that's done and completely enclosed, I don't have to worry about it. And it's already partially stifled because of the fact that it's already underwater. It's not like it will try to erupt, it won't be able to. I'm okay with this. Now that that's done, can go in here and start getting more things done. This is the next tier that I actually truly will need, and I will be I will think about doing that because the rad bolts are not really what I want. Close telescope. Virtual planetarium I'll probably do actually, because that one will be easy to do. One of these is the next. This is the next level, but the only way to do it is to use this thing, and I'm not going to use it. At least not at this current moment. But we'll start going in and going through these things now. Starving? Why are you starving? I can go ahead and just get rid of that. Stonehenge. What do you have in there? A shit ton of sandstone and sedimentary rock, apparently. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the sedimentary rock back. We're going to bop you to a 7. Thank you, guys. Good granny. Yeah. There's going to be a little bit right now where they're going to start filling in the things for them because they are currently like there's an entire thing of like the granite and indigenous rock right here. They're fine. They'll be fine. It's just one of those things. Let's go ahead and do that and then cancel sweeping for that. Yeah, it'll be fine. But as you can see, this does the exact same thing. It doesn't actually need power to work. But the good news is once I get this cleared out, I can start pumping, once I start pumping that into this, I will be able to start cleaning it and extending it through, or at least trying to do a psalm with it. I say trying because I still, like I said, I have yet to actually get that started. But I'm not going to go as long as I did last time. this time. I'm not going to do 2 hours. I am going to cut it here. I have not gotten as far as I would have liked, and I definitely did not get this going as like during this week as I wanted to. But hopefully this time around I will be able to get it without a problem. Hello, cat. Thank you for joining me today, even if it wasn't as the best video there usually is, or even something interesting. I got a little bit further down. I have this more or less tamed. I say more or less because it's not completely tamed. What are you doing, cat? Sorry, my cat was sitting on top of my computer screen or my keyboard, so that is less than I do, which is where you got to see apparently part of my Windows screen. All right. On that note, I will leave you guys to it. Have a good night, guys.